Yes, good afternoon, Arpita.
Hello, good afternoon. So, Mr. Deepak, like you already know my name, I'm Arpita and I'm your speaker partner for this session. And before we go ahead, can you tell me something about yourself?
Okay, so first of all, thank you so much for connecting with me. And as you know my
Thanks for
name,
giving me the honor.
yes, yes. And I'm from Bihar, right? However,
Oh,
I stay in Delhi for bread and butter.
okay.
Uh, and the source of my bread and butter is I'm a fitness coach. I train
Oh,
people,
that's
I keep
great.
people healthy, active. And yeah, that is
Okay.
my short introduction. If
So,
you
did you do some course or some certification to become this fitness coach, or were you always interested and so you just learned maybe online or from somebody and you started?
no, I did course, my diploma.
Okay. Okay, so the diploma was in yoga or something?
No, I'm not specialized in yoga. I'm a fitness trainer, fitness coach. You can
Okay.
lose weight, build muscle, get a strength,
Wow.
sports.
Okay, so
Mhm.
because I don't have any muscles, please tell me what is the best way to gain muscles?
Oh wow. Okay. So have you been to gym?
Honestly, I would love to, but I'm very lazy in that regards. I love the thought of exercising, but when it comes to exercising in real life, I don't know. I'm not very enthusiastic about it.
Why?
I don't know. I think if I find some company, maybe then I will be interested. But running on treadmills alone is the idea is quite boring, isn't it? I don't know. I never tried, but I think that maybe I'll join gym or some yoga classes someday. But then that has been a thought for a very long time. That has never been materialized.
I lost your voice. Yes.
There was the gap. Yeah. So yes, that's the thing. I have even I am wondering now, why have I not been able to materialize this thing ever? What do you
But
think
but
could be the reason?
but you look fit.
Thanks to my genes that I'm naturally fit, but yeah, I would like to build some muscles though. Not too much.
Oh,
I don't want to be very bulky, but a little bit of muscles here and there, I think will make me look good.
okay. By
Anyway,
the way,
but
you are still good. You still look good. I
thank you.
think whatever you say. Of course, you will go to gym. You can build up your strength, your stamina a little
Hmm.
bit. You can be stronger, right?
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so tell me, when you like you plan fitness routines for people, is that what you do?
Yes.
Okay, so everybody that comes across is as lazy as me in terms of exercising, or people are really enthusiastic about it and they do it willingly. I'm just, trying to do a survey if I am the only one who's lazy, or are there people around like me who think that they love exercise, but when it comes to doing it in their real life, they're like, maybe tomorrow.
This planet is full of lazy people.
Okay,
Don't
so I'm
feel
not
bad.
alone.
No. Yes. And
Okay.
and that is why I am because of my past choices. You
Mm-hmm.
are because of your past choices. You
Mm-hmm.
know. So if I'm unfit today, if I'm weak today, if I have victim of disease because of my past choices, and
Mm-hmm.
people know that the action I'm not talking about the fitness. If I will read every single
Mm-hmm.
day a book, if I will go to exercise, go for walk, that will give a tremendous amount of we can say healthy lifestyle, good
Mm-hmm.
knowledge, they can be stress free, but they don't do because of laziness,
True.
right?
True. So we are
and,
master procrastinators.
and that is why
To get rid of.
we are not happy from our life. We are love staying victim and complaining about our life.
True.
You know?
Okay, so Mr. Deepak, what brought you to Clapingo? So you're a fitness coach and then you decided to join Clapingo. How did that happen?
No, uh, what I say, Clapingo is a platform where you can learn language as well as communication. You can improve your communication,
True.
and you can interact with many different background tutors.
Hmm?
And I love talking to people. Yeah, the people who is with the same mind, same
Mindset.
thinking, mindset,
Same
same thinking,
mindset. Okay.
sharing your own thought. If they like it, they be grateful. They what they motivate you. So this
Hmm.
thing I love talking. I love improving.
Okay.
And other things is a communication skill is a basic skill everybody must learn. It doesn't matter
True.
how
True.
tall you are, how beautiful you are, how intelligent you are. But if you don't know how to communicate, impactful communication, you don't know, you are failure
Hmm.
in your life.
That's true. So I always say, like I usually say in my classes also, that you might have a wonderful idea, but unless and until you are not able to communicate that idea to the world, it is no good, right?
No,
Because usually for most things we need to work in team, and if you cannot communicate, if you cannot tell to others what you are thinking, then it is no good. So
true, true.
communication is important. True.
Yes.
So I see this is your 121st session, which means you have been on the platform for a very long time. So how long has it been?
It's been wonderful. I love, spending time on Clapingo and with you
Mhm.
people, because the way you people are teaching, it's not like I'm in a school and I am someone is sitting in front of me and no forcefully teaching me. It's not like this,
Yes,
right? You people are teaching me like a friendly way and
in a friendly way.
in a friendly way.
Yes.
So it's very good. And I have took subscription already in advance for 6 months.
Okay, all right. So before this ends, you have another one ready.
Yes, yes.
Very nice. So did you go through the session plan with session notes before starting this session?
It is, I think, story or something. Make
Yeah,
your
it's
own.
about creating your own story. So would you like to create your own story and, just narrate it to me? Okay, first thing first, do you think storytelling is an important skill as well? Is an important skill, storytelling?
70 to 80% your communication will be, wonderful when you tell a story in your communication.
You're stuck. Your video is stuck.
Okay, sorry. But you, hello, is it okay now?
Hello? Yeah, it's better now.
Is better?
Yeah, it's better now.
Yeah. So, 70 to 80%
Mhm.
your story makes, uh, more beautiful when you communicate with someone.
Yes, but my question is, do you think storytelling is an important skill in today's world? Do you think it matters to be able to tell a story? Does it count?
In communication, in what stuff should we tell a
In
story?
life in general, in today's society, in life, do you think so? Let's say that storytelling is an art as well as a skill. Do you think this art and skill
Mhm.
counts in today's society, in your survival, in your earnings, in all of that?
Yes, why not? Of course, people are telling a story, people are making a story, writing a story, and they are making,
True,
millions of rupees on YouTube, social media. They have
true.
millions of followers. So of course, it's a skill, and any skill, if you know how to, gather audience,
Mm-hmm.
you know how to get an audience by, representing your skill in the marketplace. I think
Mm-hmm.
you are the leader.
Very nice. Well, that's true also. So there has been a research on the same, and it says that, when you tell people anything through stories, people remember it for a longer time because then they can visualize it. And when humans are able to visualize something, the lesson stays, or whatever you're trying to say stays. So let's focus on this important and beautiful skill. I love storytellings and I love listening to stories as well. So why don't you create your own story and, let take me in some different imaginative world?
I have a very, if I talk about my real story,
Okay,
usually
that would work too.
I do not feel comfortable, but
Then
it
talk
will be.
about any imaginary story. If you are not comfortable talking about your real story, that's absolutely fine. You can. So have you heard Panchtantra stories?
Punch?
Panchtantra ki kahaniyan. Have you heard those?
No,
Where there are animal. Okay, so
I
in
can only tell
Panchtantra,
you about real story, but I cannot, make and visualize and these all things. I can know. I'm not good at.
okay, then tell me some movie story. Some movie that you have watched.
Mm.
Which is
So
your favorite movie?
my favorite movie is Viva. Munna Bhai MBBS 3.
Viva.
Yeah,
Okay. The Shahid
3.
Kapoor one.
Yeah, the side Kapoor one. Because those things give you a lesson,
Okay.
right? And I three when you watch 3 Idiots and Munna Bhai MBBS, these movies are they leave impact on human, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And these kinds of movie I love watching. But past 7 or 8 years, I don't watch. I'm not watching movie
You
because
haven't watched a movie for
yeah,
the
I
past 8 years.
for past seven
And
or
what's
eight.
the reason for that?
Reason for that is because I have a lot of work. I I had throughout the day I have a
Mm-hmm.
lot to do, and I have different kinds of mindset. I have changed my mindset that if I watch movie, that is not taking you towards my destination. So why should I waste my time watching that?
Mm-hmm.
And the things you listen,
True.
watch, read
True.
is impact to your life, right? And if
Your voice
the
your voice is breaking again.
okay, I don't know. I have a bad network. Sorry. Uh,
Sometimes it happens, so it's okay. Now I can hear you.
so the things you listen, watch, talk, and read, is impact to your life. And this day, I the kinds of content we see in movie, I don't think that helps to grow. That helps to in your self development. I don't think.
True.
And
True.
and I believe if our youngsters and whatever our youth are, wandering, pondering here and there, they do not know the purpose of their life because of Bollywood. Since childhood, they are right. Bollywood is responsible for
True.
youngsters are not
Too
successful.
much crap.
Yeah,
Too much
they are
crap these
leading.
days.
Yeah, how to they only teach you about how to show up, how to entice girl, how to run, destroy your life behind girls and these all things. Apart from this, nothing they teach you. They how to romance,
True.
how to waste time, how to drink, how to smoke. They don't. Apart from
True.
70 to 80
So
percent,
also,
see this.
true. Also, I think that Bollywood paints everything and they make their viewers see everything through rose-colored glasses. So, nothing very real, nothing how it actually happens in life. Everything is very illusionary. So I think that is true. What you're saying is kind of true.
Yeah,
Okay, but as a
and
please continue.
I see parents are taking their kids, even he's 7 or 6 years old, and going to cinema hall and watching the kinds of scene you cannot see with your family. You cannot dance
Mm-hmm.
with your family. You cannot, and they're enjoying it. And they
People,
are,
I think,
showing themselves that we are from modern age, we must, we have with kids like a friend, we should share everything, we should do everything with friends. But if the parents would be friends with your kids, they will behave like kids. What is the difference between a parent and friend? There is no difference. I see this day, kids are misbehaving with their parents. Today I saw with one of my client, right? I asked them, son, and the father I was training them, right? And I asked them, just you have to cooperate each other, right?
So cooperate with each other.
Cooperate with each other, right? So by mistake, I think son made a mistake, right? Something in the exercise. So the father said to son, why are you doing this way? And father got angry and threw the equipment on son. Then son, what is he reacted?
Okay.
Then he pick up the equipment and throw towards his father.
Oh.
Right.
So
I got so
wrong examples being set.
Yes, not only every single day I go to my client's home, and they are very educated, but they do not know how to represent themselves in front of their kids. What things you have to talk, how you have to represent, what should you teach your son, what should not.
True.
Every single day I watch in Metro City, and I feel like, oh, when I was a kid, my parents used to come in front of me. If I'm doing something, misbehaving, I run away from them straight away. Right.
True. So that line has been crossed.
Yes. I have no habit to talk in a loud word in front of him if he's scolding me. But today, straight away, the response you straight away, you cannot imagine.
The back answer, you right? That's true. True.
And these the people, and there are lots of gurus on YouTube and social media teaching you. Don't scold your teacher, your kids. They will do that. Be friendly. Yeah, you can love your friend. You can respect him. You can do, but don't be too much friendly, because once you love value, he's never gonna pay you value.
True. So there's a very beautiful quote that I've read in one of Chanakya's books, which is that I don't remember the exact age he has written now, but then from this age to this age, train your kid like a child. Then from this age to this age, train them like a student. From this age to this age, be their friend. So once they're grown up, once they're all molded, it's then that you can be their friends. But in their learning stages, you have to be their mentor. So I think that was a beautiful quote by Chanakya.
And they are teaching their kids to listen the song like dhumchak dhumchak. They never teach you their kids to after wake up, you must do prayer. You must be grateful for whatever you do have. I am alive. You are healthy. True. Everything is going good in life. They never teach you. Only they teach you, after waking up, go to school, wear a dress, go to school, have lunch, and then go to play. Is this the life?
True. Okay, so your views are very interesting, and I enjoyed talking. I'm enjoying talking to you a lot.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So, but you need to focus a little bit on the tenses. So, for example, when you were narrating the story, the father threw, not throw, because that is something you're narrating from the past. So the father threw, and the child also threw whatever it was, threw back some instrument. So, but I want to know, was it your instrument or was it theirs?
My instrument. My instrument is my instrument.
Oh, so is that safe? Is that safe? I hope that's safe. It's not broken or something.
Yeah. It was safe. And people do not know how to respect their guru. And I don't scold kids. And some of the parents complain me, sir, why don't you beat kids? Why don't you scold kids? Because if I will scold him, his mind is not trained to bear that words. He may
Mhm.
respond
True.
badly. If he may respond badly, if I cannot bear, so I will beat him badly. Even he cannot go to home. You know.
True.
So you know, I very disappointed. I'm so this the after Miss Amar, you know, after 10 or 20 years, you can see people will forget how to respect their parents.
True. Well, as a trainer, I think I've been seeing that particularly in younger kids that
Mm.
they do not know where to stop. Like when we were kids, we knew how far to go, where to stop when we are in front of elders. But today's kids,
Yes.
usually, I won't say everybody, but most of them do not know where to stop because that has not been taught to them, or I do not know what they're inspired by, who they're inspired by, but they do not know where to stop. They'll just keep going and going and going.
And one thing I would like to share with you here that
Hmm.
you can get your kids as much higher education you can get him, right?
Hmm.
But if you don't teach him etiquettes, you know,
True.
then he will be fail in his life.
True.
If he has
Etiquette and discipline.
discipline, yes, true. Discipline is one more you added. Yeah. And I'm the example. I believe, you know, I have not higher education. I'm graduate. I'm from rural background. But because of
Hmm.
my behavior, because of my respect, the way I pay respect to my client, the way
Hmm.
even I don't train them for 15 days, 1 month. They
Hmm.
send my fee straight away in my account.
True. So your behavior also helps you build,
Yes,
your PR, the personal relationship, the public relationships.
yes,
It
yes.
definitely helps in your business.
And
Yeah.
people
True.
is no sometimes study, you know. I'm going to tell you a real story. Yesterday one of my
Okay.
clients, they she is almost 45 or 50, around 50 she would be, and her
Hmm.
husband is also 5 years older than her. So
Hmm.
study was holy, and I did not took off. I did not take off. Sorry,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I trained them after finish the session, and she bought gulal
Mm-hmm.
to play holy, and I said,
Hmm.
sorry, I don't play holy, so no problem. She just take a gulal and set up on my cheek, and so what I did, I took gulal and put
Mm-hmm.
some in on her feet, and I touch her feet and I say, Namaste.
Oh wow.
Wow. So she said, oh, my kids never touch my feet up to now, and they are at your age. First
Of
one,
your age.
yeah, of your age, and the first one is 29 years old, and second one is 26. Another one is 76. I never touch, and you touch my feet. Oh, how beautiful!
So
They
she
got
was very touched, though you touched
yes,
her feet, but she
yes,
was very touched by
yes,
your act.
yes,
Wonderful.
yes.
Wonderful.
So
Yeah, so
I
small acts of kindness, small acts of gratitude can actually leave great impressions.
so your behavior, your attitude, your character show you your family background, where you are from.
True.
If my parents are not educated, but they taught me how to respect elder. My mother is up to 10th class. No, not 10th, 4 to 5 class. My parents to 10th class. My father is farmer. My mom is housewife. But they taught me how to discipline, how to respect elders. And that's what I
True.
have, and I'm having from my life. I never the
And
amount.
that's what brought you here. So you're living in an expensive city like Delhi all by yourself, earning good. So yeah, that
Good.
that can be
I'm
that can
happy
be
from my
seen.
income. I'm happy from my profession. I'm happy from my life.
Hmm.
And my parents never imagined that Deepak can get so much respect in the marketplace.
Very nice. Very nice. So
And
his
even
story
you
was
cannot
very
imagine.
inspiring.
Few days, I took my mother in Delhi, right? So two of my
Mhm.
clients told me, invite your mother to our home.
To their home.
To their home. Take her.
Okay.
We will
Wow.
talk, right?
Very nice.
So yes,
Very nice.
if you do not have kindness, you do not have
Okay.
ethic and discipline, I think you are not going to live, your identity in the marketplace.
True. That's true. I agree. I second that. Okay, so almost 25 minutes are gone talking, and because the conversation was so interesting, we couldn't keep the track of time. But we have
Mhm.
hardly 1 minute, and because you have been on Clapingo platform, you would know it will get disconnected automatically in spite,
Yes.
irrespective of whether we want to continue or not. So I'll just give you a quick feedback. I hope that helps you become even better than what you already are, because I see you are very good at expressing yourself. You are very confident and you're not
Mm.
scared of making mistakes, which is a very good trait. But a few areas where you need to focus on, one is you need to focus on tenses. That is going to help you immensely in your future conversations. Okay.
Okay.
And second is a few sounds here and there. For example, you said chicks, where it is cheeks. So chicks is used for girls, cool young girls. You call them chicks, or maybe the chicks, the choosers of hen. But these are your cheeks. So she applied gulal on your cheeks. So E, and the E sound, maybe that's something you need to focus on.
Okay.
Other
Okay.
than that, it was like talking to you was it was a very good session, I would
Okay.
say.
Thank you. Thank you so much that you understood, my point, and it made you feel right. So it's wonderful.
Yeah, your
I
story is
tried.
inspiring. Your story is inspiring, in fact.
Yes, yes, yes. So
And
I
you
will
are
try to
happy.
talk to
Uh,
like-minded people who can perceive
yes.
my thought.
And last thing is you're happy with your life, with your family, with, not from. Okay.
Okay. Yes, yes, yes. I'm
Yeah.
happy.
All
Okay.
right. So that's all from my end for today's session. Thank you so much. And I hope you had a great time too.
Sure. So you are wonderful tutor. Okay, and you are one of my favorite. Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Have a good
Thank
day.
you. Bye
Hmm.
bye.
Bye.
You too.